I know what you're doing.
What am I?
Do you know you're assaulting me?
Okay, I begin to say that. Much assaulting you.
You're taking advantage of me, do you know?
I'm not even touching you.
Just go now, stop. See, Mesa wants to grab. Give Mesa.
I want to go to fire. You're such a stupid man. This person is a very wicked person. I want to tell you something just tonight. And that's it.
Yes. If Imisi and Faith issue don't get clarified very, very soon, Imisi might get disqualified. And I will tell you guys for truth. Ebuka should please address this Imisi and Faith issue. The word faith used is a very, very strong word. Very strong word. Even if we all know the context Imisi is trying to bring it is not what faith is implying. This is the same faith that does the same thing it's accusing Imisi of with Sultana. Trying to get close, do everything and so on. But let's talk about this Imisi son. If Imisi doesn't get very, very careful, she might get disqualified. Outright disqualification. Let me tell you why. This alcohol thing, okay, she takes alcohol, the person she likes is Faith and try to do all those mingling things to go and meet Faith. She might see it as love, crush, or any language they want to put it. Faith is no longer finding it funny. Faith is now beginning to see it as offensive. Faith is now beginning to use a very strong word about this. And if this is not addressed, one day she might get drunk and say something that will be the end of the matter. It must not be physical violence that will cause disqualification. No. There are words you say. There are some words you say that will cause you disqualification immediately. Remember the case of Yolanda, yeah, that girl that has been listening about the Big Brother South Africa. She too went for Saturday night party and was drunk and used a very strong language. It's like she said she's going to knock the guy or something. And that one language alone got her a final strike. And she was disqualified. That season, 2 people were disqualified for just word of mouth. The first one was a guy in week 1 in Big Brother South Africa. He used a very strong language also. Maybe he wants to knock some girl or something. He's planning to knock a girl. This guy was disqualified. 2 people were disqualified on that basis. They've not disqualified anybody in Bbnaija on strong word. But that doesn't mean if this thing continues, they won't disqualify, because one word she might end up saying. Now, alcohol, every time she takes alcohol, it tilts her towards faith. It brings her towards faith. She wants to be with faith. She wants to go into faith. Faith doesn't like it. Faith is getting tired of it. She has to be called to order. Biggie has to call Imisi to order. Otherwise, her game might just come to an end abruptly. And I mean what I'm saying. You guys should mark what I'm saying today. It's no longer getting funnier again. It's no longer being funny. It's beginning to be irritating for me, because me, I love Imisi. And for the way Faith is twisting everything too, is twisting it to another level. And the only thing she can do at this stage is back off. It's either she back off, or what will come, she might get strikes. And the worst is get outright disqualification. I was even afraid for her today when she was talking, when he was using those language, so that she doesn't just go and use a harsh language. She might just say, "Kai, no worry, one day I will knock you, one day I will do something," and that is all. I was very, very afraid. So if she doesn't curtail it, if she doesn't hang it now immediately, something bad will happen. The best thing that can happen today is for Ebuka to call. For Ebuka to call her, Imisi, how are you? She say, fine. What is this thing about you and Faith? Faith saying that you are trying to assault him. So that if that word come out from Ebuka's mouth, maybe her brain will now think, This is being a setup. You are taking yourself to him. He is taking himself to another. That is life. Life is not fair. Sometimes the people we love don't love us back. That is life. The people we love another. The people they love another. The people that love you. That's how it keeps circle round, round, round. Before you know it, to now come back to one of the people they love will now come and love you. Circle of life. And that is what is happening now in the biggest house in this issue. You can also see it in a Collar's issue too. So that is just an example for you to know that this life is not fair. In as much as we all know that the life is not fair, we should know that now she has taken alcohol. And Biggie has told everybody what you do when you take alcohol is totally your own distance. So the best thing you can do is to drink responsibly. I think it happened to me this month, I last month. It happened to me too. When I took, I think I had some things that were disturbing me. I took enough alcohol. When I take it, I passed out. Now I'm still reaping the reward of the pass out after I pass out. Who do I blame? Nobody. I blame myself. I blame myself for my own consequences. I brought it to myself. If I no go high, say make I forget my sorrow. I no go add more sorrow join the sorrow. So if Imisi is feeling the only time she can meet this guy, what's his name, Faith, is when she's high. She better not high again. She's doing very, very well, taking herself to top 5. But this Faith issue might end it for her. Faith used a very, very strong language. That language is too strong. And I don't blame him because me so I'm beginning to get irritated by it. Play, they get boundary. The guy saying no once. You know one, be saying no once. If you alcohol be your thing, no take alcohol again. Maybe it's when maybe they give her like a strike or two. She'll now calm down and not do it again because that was what happened to Bbnaija. Bbnaija got a second strike in week 4 or so. So she lived with 2 strikes till the end of the game. So maybe if Big knockers on strikes, her head will come down. She will now know that yes, this game, this boy make I come out for my game until when they evict them, or if they no evict them, it's going to be a cross for her. The cross that will take her to finale, or the cross that will get her out of the game. I like her. I don't like this attitude. Because the attitude is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. If the guy was understanding, it would be easier. But he's not understanding, he don't want to understand. What has happened now that he has said as what he will go and tell Sultana. And I pray maybe when he tells Sultana, I'm not sure Sultana is even close to Imisi. If she was close, maybe she would have gone to tell Imisi, be careful, get out of this thing, but she's not. And I pray he tells somebody that will tell somebody that will tell somebody that will go and tell Imisi. Or he himself, when Imisi eye is clear, she tell Imisi, and maybe even tell Imisi she is going to report Imisi to Big Brother. If it will get to that level, for her to back off that aspect. So that even in her alcohol, even with her alcohol, she should know that yes, some things are not just allowed in Biggie's house, and just try to avoid it early. The earlier she avoids this kind of thing, the better for her, the better for everybody, the better for the game. Otherwise, we'll just be seeing an issue. So I really want her to back off. I really want her to back off anything that has to do with faith. Because I see danger ahead for her. A very, very big danger that if it is not curtailed now, if it is not handled now, if it is not spoken about now, this danger might get her in a very, very big trouble. This danger might be the reason she'll be going on. I'm telling you guys. It's a very, very simple thing. Imisi, cut off faith. Cut off faith. If alcohol will not do it, now is the time to cut off alcohol for the time being. Cut it off while you are in the house. Cut it off while faith is still in the house. It won't be easy. Nobody told you it was going to be easy. So if they tell you say easy in a setup, you know easy. Meanwhile they talk that they tell you based on experience, say you know easy. You know easy at all, but you have to make some sacrifices. Maybe until some things will get you out before you will understand. You have to make sacrifices. You have to push yourself to that limit, push yourself to the ending of the issue. Otherwise, what you don't deal with will deal with you. And our prayer is for God to help us so that they don't deal with us. So Imisi, faith.